Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to Alternate Cuts. Now, this is where Joe the Horror Man and myself pick a film and talk about an alternate cut of that film. It could be a director's cut, it could be a work print, it could be in this case, a US cut of a very popular film. And the film we're going to be talking about is Phenomena. But this has another name in the US. And the name, let me get this off because of static, is actually Creepers. Now, there is a big difference between Phenomena and Creepers. Phenomena runs 110 minutes, while Creepers is a mere 83 minutes. Now, a little bit of history with myself and actually Phenomena and Creepers. Um, when I was younger, seeing the cover to Creepers just made me want um, to rent it. And there was also another cover where, if I remember correctly, she had like half of a face like a skeleton, if I remember correctly. And it just made me want to rent it that much more. Not knowing that this was another movie released in overseas called Phenomena. So I rented Creepers. I thought it was awesome. I'll still never forget how big Flash of the Blade by Iron Maiden was in the film. It seemed to really define the film for me because I was into metal music. Still am, but even more so back then. So Flash of the Blade was very predominant, and this was like I said, a mere 83 minutes. When I got the Synapse Blu-ray of Phenomena, this actually has three cuts of the film on it. It has a 116-minute cut, which I think I've only seen once. The one I usually watch is the 110-minute cut. But Joe and I decided in our Argento ranking, which you have already seen. If you haven't, definitely check it out. It's on the Horror Man's channel. We decided to go back and watch Creepers because I was a little underwhelmed at Phenomena. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I thought it was too long. And that's where we get our different cut of the film. Just like Deep Red, I would always watch the 2 hours and 6 minute version of it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I find that cut of the film, I still like it. I just find it very boring and underwhelming. The same thing with Creepers and Phenomena. I love Phenomena. I think it's a great film, but I like Creepers more because, and I'll never forget it, Joe, when we were watching Creepers, he said it perfectly. This film cuts to the chase without really getting rid of much that we love. For example, now I'm not going to get into every scene because we will be sitting here all day. Um, I'm going to go through some of the early scenes of the film just to give you a flavor of what is different about the film and the parts that didn't necessarily impress me about Creepers. So in the beginning of the film, you have what they said the Danish tourist who gets killed, of course, and gets the head lopped off, and it goes down the waterfalls. Well, if you do watch the 110-minute version of Phenomena, not only do you get a longer bus intro, which is, I don't care about that. What I do care about, however, is when the girl gets left, she goes up to the house and everything's fine with the print of the film. But once she gets chased by the the kill. We'll call it the killer. I don't want to give anything away. By the killer, they eliminate a lot of the gore. I'm not a huge fan of that. And even in the rest of the film, um, let's say towards the end when Jennifer Connelly is in that pit of maggots and skulls and everything like that, they don't really skimp on the gore there. Or when Morris gets his head lopped off, they don't really skimp there. Um, but this first kill, however, is very edited. And that's pretty much the only scene of the film that I have a problem with, as far as the creepers versus the phenomena, um, different cuts. So it's a very interesting cut. Like Joe said, it cuts to the chase and it gets to the meat and potatoes of the film a lot quicker. It cuts out a lot of the crap that you don't need. A lot of the dialogue that is really kind of meaningless. Um, I mean, it definitely helps the pacing issues. Is the final my final word on the film is it definitely helps the pacing issue. Just like the Hatchet Murders definitely helps the pacing version of Deep Red. So yeah, definitely check out Joe's alternate cuts where he'll give his thoughts about creepers versus phenomena. And remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.